absolutely devastating.
This is Joey Owens' show. They've been trying to get me on this podcast forever, and this is the worst damn podcast I've ever been on. So you all can kiss my ass while I win this match.
All right, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to GWR Gonzo'S Wrestling Room, Monday, August 4th, 2025. I'm Chris Gonzo'S, joined by Marcus Fine, Warren Misery, and Tony Gonzo'S. How's it going, guys?
Doing good, doing good.
Everybody have a good weekend. I know Marcus did some wrestling. I watched a lot of wrestling. Went to a festival, got some barbecue. Warren, did you go State Fair?
Yeah, we went yesterday.
Yeah, I thought I'd seen pictures. You guys look like you was at State Fair. Have a good time?
Oh yeah, blast. Had a lot of crazy food and drink, and checked out the rock album thing that they had. That was really, really super cool. Oh yeah.
I was going to ask you how it was. I'm going tomorrow.
Oh yeah, it was tons of fun. Trying to think. I mean, I didn't really have any crazy foods, but they got some fun ones out there. So
yeah, me and Austin and his girlfriend will go tomorrow. They're having that $2 Tuesday thing.
Yeah.
It's like $2 to get in, and then like $2 to get in. I guess like all the concession places are going to have some stuff available for $2.
Yeah, there's go if you're interested in like the foods. I think it's at the state police booth. They'll have like a sheet that's gonna have like what they call the taste of the state fair or whatever. Like some of the odd new types of foods. Like they have a pickle and bacon bit ranch pizza one place has, and yeah, so like they have all these little things. You get like drinks and foods, and you can vote on them. So.
Well, guys, we'll get started. We'll jump right into the Marcus Fine Independent Wrestling Report. Let's do it, Marcus.
All right, we got a lot to cover. We got two guests tonight, so we got to get to it. Okay, prayer requests. We need to put TJ Powers on the prayer list, and he's got an upcoming surgery. And then we need to put Alex Bolton, who had a family member pass away, so we need the Alex Bolton family on the prayer requests. And if anybody else has prayers to you. Okay, I got a slew of birthdays. First off, I need to go back. I missed my PopCon commentary partner, Wes Ryan's birthday was like 2 weeks ago where he said something. I missed it. And I did. I missed it. I went back and listened. So, Wes Ryan, I'm sorry I told you I'd do this, but I did see that smart-ass comment you put on the chat on Saturday during the AACW broadcast about my top 10 moves. So, kiss my ass. So, there you go, buddy. He knows how to stick it to me, and I love it because at first I think the Friday that he asked me, he didn't know how he was going to warm up to me or how I was going to warm up to him. And then on Saturday, he just started letting me have it. So there you go, Wes. Love you, brother. Anyhow, okay, birthdays. Today is Rob Heath's birthday. He is a WCW super fan. Dave Dynasty, which is a podcaster and a Dick the Bruiser historian. His birthday's today. Tomorrow, AACW's Big Bearded Bastard's birthday. On Wednesday, Hoss Huxley and Jimmy Valiant's birthday. Then on Thursday, we have Tanner Saturn. Friday is AACW's Twisted, Brutal Ben Baker, Diamond Dan Garza, and the AACW Tag Team Champion Christopher Bob Steele. On Saturday, we have JICW Jay Hayes, Clayton Clark, and referee Matt King, who referees at FEW. And on Sunday, we have referee Austin Williamses, who referees at TCW in Jeffersonville and JICW and Congo Kong. So happy birthday to all of you people. If we missed your birthday, happy birthday. Okay, where do I go from here? All right, Kelly and I's top 5 for the month of August. Is that right? Nope, this is August, the month of July. Okay, I'll go Kelly's first. All right, Kelly's top 5 for the month of August. Number 5, she has Cruiser for beating Bobo Brazil Jr. for the AACW US title. At number 4, she has Damian DeVille for defeating Johnny Crisis for the WCW or the AACW World title. At number 3, she has Oh So Delicious for that TLC match in Sharpsville a few weeks ago. And then she had the former champions Cold Hard Cash, Christian Cash, and Zay Gates, who was the former champions. And then the new champions at number 1, FEO's Cody Lee and Bob Steele, who became the new AACW Tag Team Champions. So that's her top 5. My top 5, I have at number 5, I have Mike Noble and King Mitchell Taylor for defeating Tyler Dynamite and Andre Strait for the FEW Tag Team Championship. Maliko for defeating Zach Nova for the Gunslinger title. At number 3, I have Elijah Arrows for defeating the FEW Mid-Middle Champion Logan Myers. I have Cruiser at number 2 for becoming the new AACW US title holder for defeating Bobo Brazil Jr. Number 1, I have Damian DeVille for defeating Johnny Crisis for the AACW heavyweight title. Then I have 2 honorable mentions. I have Zach Nova, who had a clean pin on the WCW Outlaw champion Jordan James. And then I had Joey Owens, who had a clean pin on the Gunslinger title holder Maliko. So that is my top 5. Okay. Let me get back here. Told you I have a lot. Okay, I went to 2 shows this weekend. Kelly and I did. Friday night, WCWO Outlaw Arena, Friday, August 1st, saw WCW Territorial Champion Phoenix defeated Will Asher in a non-title match. Pogo and Brody Bawkins defeated Johnny Blaze and Devlin DeVille. This is Devlin DeVille. He wrestles down at Ohio Valley Wrestling. I guess he's been at that before, so we might have seen him on OVW TV and stuff. A pretty nice fellow. Cecil Cerveza defeated Cousin Cooter. The Pharaoh King defeated Mark Magnus. WCW Gunslinger champion Maliko defeated half of the WCW Tag Team champions Timmy Jackson in a non-title match. The 6-person tag team match turned into an 8-person tag team match. And no surprise here, the Dex Royal, Rachel Armstrong in a highlight reel, defeated Mike Noble, J.J. Lawson, David Light, and Kurt Busey. And the main event saw Jordan James, the Skull Crusher, defeat half the tag team champions, Andre Stray, and he retained the Outlaw title. That was my match of the night. Then we had a huge show in Kokomo as AACW and the Milwaukee Iron Motorcycle Club presented their 2nd annual Biker Club Brawl. They're at the Milwaukee Irons Clubhouse backyard. Very nice crowd out there. The bikers had a very good time. We had a very good time. It took place on Saturday, August 2nd. It saw Bob Steele and Cody Lee defeat Will the Thrill and Mike Noble to retain the AACW Tag Team titles. Honey Badger Little Miss defeated the AACW Ladies Champion Jensen via DQ. Jensen's still the champ. Our guest here in a few minutes, Tanner Kelly with Codex, defeated Justin Burrell. Hysterics and Hobo Jones defeated Experiment X and Jake Elliott via DQ. Brody Bawkins defeated IK3 via DQ. Congo Kong defeated the AACW US Champion Cruiser via countout. Cruiser is still the champ, and the main event in my number 1 match of the night, Damian DeVille defeated Johnny Crisis in a career versus career match. So 2 very good shows. Chris, keep me big. I got the shirt of the week still, and then I'll be good. Okay, I just picked this up Friday after he hounded me to buy one. Mike Noble's new designs. This is one of 2. This is one of them. These are $20 anywhere you see Mike Noble, and if you decide you want to go up and talk to him, he will be happy to sell you one of these shirts for $20. He has it in this color, white with the blue. He also has a black shirt with gold and blue outline and white lettering, and they're $20 a piece. And if you look on here, that little smart ass when he signed it, it says he hates GWR right there. I hate GWR. But that's the shirt of the week right there, Mike Noble's shirts. He did sell a lot at the Biker Fest on Saturday. And he said, come and see him. He'll be happy to sell you a shirt. I believe I got it all out of the way, guys.
He may have put that he hates us, but we're still in his head because he's talking about us. So
That's right. I agree. Well, guys, let's bring in our first guest for rapid fire. We got a double shot of rapid fire tonight. We're going to bring in Tanner Kelly.
What's up, guys?
How's it going, Tanner?
Oh, pretty good. How about you guys?
Doing good. Just got my belly full. Ate some Kung Pao chicken.
Oh, that's good.
Shit, you can't go wrong with that.
Well, we're going to get things started. We'll go with Marcus first, and it'll be Warren, me, after Warren, and then Chris. So let it go, Marcus.
All right, I'm reading Mike Noble's crap. Anyway, okay, my first question, as always, when did you get interested in professional wrestling, and how did you get started training?
Oh, I've been a fan of professional wrestling since my grandma started watching wrestling with me when I was a young boy. I was like 2008. I was watching SmackDown. I was watching Finley versus, I want to say, Chavo. That was my first independent or first wrestling match that I remember watching. So I've always been a fan. And what was the second question?
How did you get started training? And where did you start training?
I actually went to Fans Bring the Weapons, AACW. Don't know who was. I think that was Christian and Brody.
Christian and Justin Terrell against Brody.
Yeah, that's what it was. I went to that, and after the show, I asked Shane. I was like, "Hey, can I get in the ring, take a bump?" He goes, "Sure, as long as you don't break your neck." So I'm in there playing around, and he just asked me straight up. He's like, "Hey, you want to start training?" And I'm like, "Well, I've always wanted to do it, so why not? Let's see what happens." And that's basically how I got started. It's really, really backdoor, but I wouldn't change a thing about it. I love professional wrestling.
Okay, Warren?
Who would you say you would model your style after? Like when you've seen on TV, you're like, hey, I like how that guy goes. That's how I sort of want to be. Who would be the wrestler you'd model after?
Ooh, that'd be Dirty Dominic Mysterio. A lot of Dirty Dom, a little bit of Nick Nemeth, Dolph Ziggler, and then and some Rick Rude. Those would be the big three right there. Those are and there's so many other good wrestlers. Like I just take bits and pieces of everybody and make it my own.
What's your goal in the wrestling business?
To inspire fans to go watch independent professional wrestling. Like, give us a chance. Like, I know WWE, TNA, AEW, all those big stars. Like, you might see one of us on one of those shows one day. So support your local independent wrestling.
Chris?
All right, before we do my question, Kelly has a question. Who's your favorite super fan, Kelly or Marcus?
I think everybody should know this question. It's Kelly. It's Kelly. Sorry, Marcus.
My 5-week streak is over.
You have to think about it.
Yeah, the hot streak's over.
The 5-week
Sorry.
streak is over.
The streak's over.
But my question is, what was the hardest thing for you to learn when you first started training in the wrestling business?
Oh, that would be remembering spots. Like remembering stuff I'm supposed to do. That was my biggest, and it's still one of my biggest problems. I can't remember nothing for nothing. So remembering is probably one of the biggest things I need to work on, because you always have to remember. I can work on the fly, but remembering the big stuff is the stuff that you need to know. So that, and ring psychology, where you are at all times in the ring. Those two things I can work on, but everything else is a slow process. Trust the process.
Marcus?
Okay, who was your actual trainers?
Oh, that would be Congo Kong, and I've already seen him comment a couple of times, but it's Justin Danger. Those two guys took me underneath their wing and showed me everything I need to know. Oh, look at him. Look, he's commenting right now.
Hey, maybe that's why he can't wrestle, because Justin helped train him.
That's probably why.
Justin, you shouldn't have said that. He was putting you over, and then you slammed him.
Well, he had said that right before he put him over.
Oh,
Exactly.
Okay. Okay, I believe it's Warren.
All right, we're gonna do one of my usual ones. I'm gonna put you in a time machine and give you a ticket front and center to any wrestling event in the history of time. Where you want to go?
Ooh. Any match? Let's do RVD versus John Cena one night stand.
Ooh.
That's yeah. The hostile crowd, everything about that match was. It's either that or Kurt versus Eddie Guerrero. Any of them, because they both can wrestle. They both can. So it's Rob Van Dam versus John Cena. Second one, Eddie versus Kurt Angle. Any match.
Well, both of them sound good. If you could be any pro wrestler for a day, who would it be?
It's Shawn Michaels. I mean, come on now. It's Shawn Michaels. I mean, he's the boy toy. He's Mr. WrestleMania for a reason. Everyone wants to be Shawn Michaels. I mean,
Well,
yeah,
I thought you might say Dirty Dom. He's had a pretty good lately.
I mean, hey, either or, honestly.
You have all those girlfriends as Dirty Dom. I mean, I know Michael's had some ladies, but
Oh yeah, but Dirty Dom, yeah,
Michael's ladies are all over the hill now. You better stick with Dirty Dom.
That's true.
I mean, who wouldn't want their dad to be Eddie Guerrero? Come on.
exactly. I mean, lie, cheat, and steal.
Okay, Chris?
What's the thing you love most about the wrestling business, and what you hate most about the wrestling business?
The thing I love about it most is I meet so many interesting people from all different parts of life. Like the amount of people that I've met that have like basically the same story as me. Like I've watched professional wrestling all these years, and now I'm finally doing it, and hearing all these stories about people's struggles and getting over that hill. I wouldn't change anything about it. So the people is definitely the thing I love about it, and the thing I hate about it. This is probably a big one. It's politics. Politics and wrestling sucks. So those two things.
Okay, Marcus?
Tell everybody I witnessed it. You know where I'm going, right?
Oh, I know where you're going.
Tell them about the terrible knee injury you suffered.
So I don't even know what show it was.
No, it was last year sometime. It might have been the year before.
It might have, but
show, so it had to be probably last year.
Yeah, last year around, and I was training in the ring before the show, trying stupid stuff, Tanner Kelly, I'm a risk taker. So, I tried to do the Sabu where they're in the corner, the opponent's in the corner, and he runs and does the cross across their body. Well, when I did that, I went a little over. I overshot it. And I felt myself going over the top rope. So I was trying to hook myself to catch myself. Gravity said, no. And I came crashing down on that steel steps that we have. and those are solid steel steps. It's no gimmick at all. Those are solid. So when I came crashing down, Marcus seen it, everybody seen it. Blood started coming everywhere. My socks were covered. 2 people that took me to the hospital. The Donut Man and SWS.
But he made it back for the show.
Yes, I did. And I took a floor bump to that show with 16 stitches in my knee. Yeah.
Okay.
What's your favorite finishing move that you've seen?
My favorite finishing move that I've seen. It would be the top rope Spanish fly. That is the most impressive move that I've ever seen. It's either that or the Swanton. Those two. Top rope C4 and the Swanton, because Jeff does it so good. That's his move. So those 2 moves are my favorite.
Funniest person you've been around in a wrestling locker room?
Oh, that'd be Ricky Guns. Ricky Guns is the funniest guy I have ever been. That guy can turn anyone's mood upside down. Like, if you're having a bad day, talk to Ricky Guns. And also, too sweet, good brother. I love you, Guns. Congratulations on the baby. Congratulations on being FEW King of Carthage champion. Shout out to Ricky Guns. He's doing his stuff.
Chris?
What's been a couple of your favorite matches that you've had so far in your career?
Ooh. One of those that sticks out definitely would be when I won the tag team championships with the big man, Experiment X. When we beat Travis and Damien DeVille, that was I cried. I cried during that. That was such an awesome moment. And I'm not gonna lie, here recently, me and Justin Terrell's little feud. I've had a lot of fun doing that. I really have. To me, those have been some of my best matches so far this year. So we'll see what 2025 has for D. Tanner Kelly. But so far, and also the Rumble. You gotta love the Rumble. So you don't know who's coming out. So the Rumble too.
Marcus?
It's funny you brought up the Rumble. You want to tell me about another mishap? You know where I'm going with that one. We went all 3. Well, Warren wasn't there yet, but tell us about when you went over that top rope and found yourself hanging upside down because you.
Oh,
You're looking at you. Thanks to Jackson Morgan for
saving me. Every time I see Jackson Morgan, I have to give him props. I have to tell him, thank you so much for saving me. Every time I see him. But me and Guns, when we were tagging at the Connection, I think it was a fatal 4-way tag team match. It was Caldex, the Dirty Birds, Morgan, and it was Cruiser and Suede, and I don't know who the other team was, but me and Rob, Ricky Guns, we try and go for a move. The Hardys do it all the time. I don't know what the actual move is called, but it's where Matt's on all fours and Jeff goes off his back. I tried to do that. We didn't practice it beforehand because why would you practice that? So in match, real time, I hit that rope and I'm coming off and I'm like, we're a little bit too far out. I can't stop now. I have to go for it. I get off his back and I go flying for like 2.2 seconds. My legs did not clear the top. My top half did, but the bottom half did not. And I am hanging upside down by my leg and kneecap. That was, and I'm lucky. If Morgan wasn't there, I would have came down and cracked my face on that steel ring post.
Oh yeah,
on the apron.
you'd been knocked out and hurt
Oh,
real
yeah.
bad because you were going to smoke your head on the apron.
Oh,
When it was
yeah,
happening,
I would have.
I thought you were done.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought I was done too, flying.
Yeah, if Morgan wouldn't have been there, it would have been real
Oh,
ugly.
yeah. So I have to give props to Morgan being one of the safest workers I've ever been in the ring with. So props to Jackson Morgan.
Okay, where are we at? I lost my place. Well, we done to Warren or
Warren.
Me, yeah.
okay, Warren.
I mean, what do you prefer more? Do you prefer to wrestle guys more close to your size, or do you like bigger guys like Jackson Morgan, Experiment X? Like, where do you find it the best? You gave the best matches.
I think I like wrestling the big guys. It's a struggle. It's an uphill struggle for me. So, me personally, I prefer wrestling 200, 300 pounders. Honestly, give me all those matches. So
Okay.
yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I like fighting guys my size, but the real fun is where I'm fighting guys twice as or three times as big as me.
Do you have an inspiration for your wrestling character?
Oh, inspiration for my wrestling character. Mm, kind of, sort of. I mean, I just want to learn as much as I can from everybody and take it and mold it into my own. So, taking every life lesson that I can from everybody, good or bad, and try and be the best wrestler that I can.
Chris?
What Shane Calzert says, no, he weighs 125 pounds soaking wet, as in Anderson, but he only weighed 80 pounds in Kokomo because he dried out over the week.
Yeah.
He said that on commentary. So, so when Shane put that on there, I had to clarify that.
Hey, Chris?
Muted.
What's been the biggest crowd that you've got a chance to work in front of?
Ooh, that would be PopCon when I went over there. That was a lot of fun. PopCon was so much fun. I had so much fun meeting all those WCWO guys. Like, if definitely PopCon, or I'd say PopCon or one of the connection shows. Those were always fun, and we always packed them out. So PopCon or one of the connection shows.
Marcus, before you go, final 3 questions.
Okay. If you're allowed to talk about it, because I was kicked out of the seminar last weekend. Can you tell us your experience with the Rhino seminar? Because you were there, you seen it happen. So
yeah,
I was told to leave, but
it was a good seminar. I will say that it was a good seminar. He taught us a lot. We got in the ring. We went over little matches. It was cool, but he's kind of standoffish. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm like, I mean, I understand you're a star. You've been everywhere, but also be humble too. Like, so I don't know. I don't know how I feel about him kicking you out of the seminar and telling you need to delete all your videos and pictures. So, see, I wouldn't do that if I was running a seminar. I would allow all the pictures and videos. So, people are different. People are all different.
Not to defend them, but on the pictures and stuff, a lot of these guys, I think, worry about people trying to make money off of them.
Oh yeah.
And of course, Marcus ain't trying to make money off of them, but
shoot, well, if I did, I missed the boat on that because I had no idea that.
But a lot of them guys are kind of that way, unfortunately.
Well, we had talked, being some of the other people once I got back. I could see if I were recording video because you don't want trade secrets.
Yeah.
Out there. But pictures, I was just taking pictures of. I wasn't even taking pictures of him. I was taking pictures of you guys.
He just happened to be in the background.
But you couldn't tell what was really going on. But anyway.
No.
All right, Ward.
All righty. Which would you rather have? A 3-month run with a heavyweight championship, or you want to do a 10-month run with a intercontinental championship?
Oh, give me that intercontinental championship. So many greats have held that title. Chris Jericho comes to mind. Shawn Michaels, Razor Ramon. I mean, the list literally goes. Jeff Hardy. The list literally goes on. So, give me the IC title. Give me that long run with the IC. Dirty Dom too. I mean, come on. I mean, yeah.
Favorite independent pro wrestling match that you have seen live?
My favorite? Ooh. Jeez. I'm gonna say... I was running security during this time. It was... I want to say it was a TLC. It was DeVille versus Crisis at... I want to say it was the Connection. That was probably one of my favorite matches.
Okay. Chris?
What's been the best piece of advice that you've been given in the wrestling business, and who gave it to you?
Slow down. Slow down. Enjoy what you're doing. That was from the Congo Kong. He tells me that almost every time I see him. He goes, "Have you slowed down?" I'm like, I'm trying. But yeah, slow down. Enjoy what you're doing. Tighten up. That's from Boss Hog. Yeah, just enjoy what you're doing. Like, we're indie guys. So we have to enjoy what we're doing. And I enjoy every second of what I do. So
Okay. Marcus?
Are we down to 2 now, right?
Down to 2.
Okay. Who would you like to work on the independent scene that you have not worked yet?
That I haven't worked yet?
Right.
That'd be... I would love to work IK3. IK3 is so good. Give me Logan Myers. He is so good too. There's who else could I have a really good match with? There's a lot of good wrestlers on FEW. So and I saw that Miss Kelly Fines. Who's my favorite ring announcer? That'd be you. You do it so well. I mean, from Hollywood Beach, California. Weighing in tonight at 125 pounds. The Tanner Kelly. I mean, come on. Kelly, you're the best. Thank you so much for what you do.
She was on fire Saturday. I will say that.
Oh, yeah, she was.
She was. That was some great stuff Saturday.
Also, I'd love to wrestle Scarecrow, too. Scarecrow is one of those guys that has a lot of experience in this business, and I would love to get us a glimpse of anything he knows. And also, give me Boss Hog. Throw on the bibs one more time.
Oh, man. I'd like to see that. I'd like to see Boss Hog beat
Exactly. Who doesn't want to see Boss Hog versus the Tanner Kelly? I mean, that's a match made in heaven.
Okay, Marcus, do you still have a question, or did?
No, that was my question.
Okay, Warren.
I really wanted to wrestle. He gave me
This is actually a regular one I stumbled into with last week's stuff. All right, it's WrestleMania. WrestleMania, they're always known for their live bands and music. Who would you want to be playing you out to the ring at WrestleMania?
Ooh, at Pantera. Pantera Walk. That's the ECW RVD. That's one of the most infamous theme songs and I can listen to it on loop all day, and I have listened to it on loop all day.
If you
So
haven't-
it's either Pantera Walk or it's Call of Personality by In Living Color.
if you haven't seen some of those classic ECW ones when he comes out and the crowd is just all in full
Going in it.
Yeah.
Those were. I wish I was alive to watch ECW.
I wish I lived in Philadelphia to go to ECW.
Now, Marcus, you got to see ECW, right? Just
Oh,
just
yeah,
go
I
and talk
did.
about
I've seen the night.
Oh, how was
It
that, Marcus?
It was fantastic. It's a crowd like you have never seen in your life. And that was in Indianapolis. Like I said, if you was in Philly, that'd been a whole different ball game. But
Whole different
It's-
ball
it's-
game.
crowd I've never been in since. I mean, that's a whole different group of people. Let's go that route. And it's a dream. It was fantastic. So
let's see here. Favorite meal to eat?
Favorite meal to eat? Give me baked spaghetti, macaroni and cheese,
Oh, hey.
and chicken tendies. I mean, come on now.
Dude, like some pasta and some chicken tenders.
Oh yeah, pasta and chicken tendies.
That's a lot of starch, man.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Chris?
What's going on, Called X? You guys seem to be falling apart from the inside.
Oh, whoa. Slow your roll, pump the brakes. Ain't nothing going on in Called X. It's all family. It's a family thing. We're all good. Pops, me and Pops, we're good. Experiment X, we're good. Jake Elliott, we're good. Everybody's good. Everybody's good. So, everybody in Called X, too sweet. I love you guys. My father, the mad scientist, SWS. And look, now Shane's over here going to say he doesn't eat. I do eat. I eat chicken tendies.
Almost sound like Trump's talking there for a minute, you know?
Hank, that's the show I was at.
Yep. Okay, Marcus, our final question.
Well, now you told me you had one the minute I said it. So funny story time.
Oh, my funny story. My funny story, I'm going to bring out me versus Rob at the Connection Center. There is a spot in that match where he throws me off the line and he tells me take the line. I heard taker line. So when I jump up and he gives me a clothesline, I was knocked out once I hit that ground. I came down and he told me, "Are you good? Are you good?" No, my head was ringing. I was spinning. I didn't know where I was. Somehow I finished the match. Everything's good, but that was that and when Congo Kong gave me a choke slam in the middle of the Rumble. Those two are probably because I went all the way up to the rafters, dang near. So those two are probably my funniest moments in the wrestling ring.
Warren?
All right. I mean, it's the last question. I always ask it, even though I'm so confident I've already got the pen in the position. But are you NWO or are you degenerate?
I mean, come on. I think the people know it's NWO for life. All right, come on. I mean, you got Hogan, Nash, Six. I mean, Hall. I mean, you had so many good wrestlers. I mean, you had Rick Rude as their manager too at one point. Ted DiBiase. Vincent was a member, but to me, he doesn't count. So they had, and then Buff Bagwell too, but we'll skip that too. So the NWO, definitely by far my favorite faction in pro wrestling.
Okay. Who's been the biggest influence on your wrestling career?
Ooh. Hmm. Gee, there's so many people that have. I'll give a couple shout outs. That'd be Boss Hog. He's influenced my career in so many different ways. He's given me a platform for the Tanner Kelly to get in the ring and show off what I can do every week or every month. I mean, I have to give him a round of applause. I have to give him his flowers. He's such a great guy. Have to give my flowers to SWS. I've said it once, I'll say it again. He's the greatest father a kid could ever have. And I guess I'll talk about him. Justin Danger, even though he's done nothing but talk shit on this while I've been on this podcast all day. So I'll give him his flowers too. He's taught me a thing or two in the wrestling ring, but I can teach him way more.
Oh,
Oh,
sounds like a challenge to me. Okay, Chris.
All right, what I'll do for my last question is give you a chance to promote yourself, let people know where they can find you, if you have any merch, social media, all that good stuff.
You can find me on Facebook at Tanner Bizarre. You can find me on Instagram at Tanner Kelly 2002. You can find me at your local AACW show. Just come out. I post highlights of my matches. I post when the next show is. You just got to come out and watch. I mean, do what I show the people what I do. And that's be the Tanner Kelly, and that's just too sweet.
Well, hey, we appreciate you guys you coming on with us today.
Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, looking forward to getting down to see another show here before too long,
Oh
hopefully.
yes.
So, well, again, thanks for
Thank
coming
you guys.
on.
Thank you guys so much for what you guys do. I mean, you guys didn't have to bring the Tanner Kelly on, but you guys did. So I want to thank everybody on the show. Warren, even Lil Warren too. I'll even give him his thank. I'll even say thank you, Warren. So thank you guys so much for what
I'll
you.
take that one. I'll put it away. I'll save it for a rainy day on that
Yeah,
one.
keep that in the pocket. You know, you never know.
We all know right now that me and Danger, we're a little tighter than you think. So yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I've seen some stuff online. All right, guys. Well, again, thanks, Tanner. We'll see you soon, and we're going to bring
Thank
in
you
our other
guys.
special guest. We're going to bring in our other special guest, rapid fire, the one and the only POGO.
Hello.
Hello.
The one
Hey.
and only POGO. POGO, how this is going to work, Marcus will go first, ask a question, and then Warren, I will go third, and then Chris, and we'll just keep popping off questions for about the next 20, 25, 30 minutes.
All righty. Right on.
All
Okay.
right.
Good luck.
Let's go.
all right. My first question is always, when did you get interested in pro wrestling, and who trained you? How'd you get started?
I watched a Dick the Bruiser match probably late 70s with my grandpa, and I saw him stabbing some guy with a pencil. I thought that was super cool, and I've been into it ever since. I started going watching. I watched WCWO, my very first match, and then I started going to Insanity Pro Wrestling in Indianapolis, watching their shows. And I came along, Hillbilly Jed. He got me in contact with Don Batcher, and Don Batcher is the one that trained me.
Warren.
Who would you say that you model your style after, if there is anyone? I mean, you're a very unique individual. So I mean, who would you?
I don't know. I guess some of the old people, Missing Link, Greg Valentine, maybe Harley Race, Kamala. I don't know. Just stuff like that pops in my head sometimes. I'm schizophrenic, so it's all kind of joined together.
I definitely, when you said the missing link, I definitely identified that. Okay, my first question is, who's been the biggest influence on your career?
My family, my wrestling family, and my daughters for sticking with me so much. Don Basher taught me a whole lot. I mean, a whole lot. Hillbilly Jed taught me a lot of respect. Apocalypse, my brother, he taught we was able to try our own stuff and everything and be our own people. And that was really cool to do stuff with him as long as I was able to.
Chris?
All right. Before my question, we'll go with Kelly's question real quick. Kelly wants to know who your favorite super fan is, Kelly or Marcus?
Kelly always likes to shake my hand first, so
Because you get to her first.
you're good.
Marcus, you are losing streak again.
Yeah, but it ain't a good night, is it?
And then,
You're
my
cool
question,
too. I remember you way back, Marcus Fine. Back in before the podcast days, back when the internet was message boards. I remember reading all kinds of Marcus Fine, #1 wrestling fan.
all right, my question is going to be a kind of a two-part question. First, how long have you been in the wrestling business? And then, what's the biggest difference between the wrestling business now and when you first got into the business?
23 years is how long I've been wrestling. It's been a really good time. Physicality is a little different. I come from forearm smashes and really heavy stuff, and then the new generation is they're really really quick and hard to catch. So that's probably the biggest difference.
Marcus?
All right. Thanks, Chris. I was wondering how long he'd been at it. I knew it'd been a long time. So you trained with Don Basher. So tell us how it was like to be Don Basher's trainee to practically being his best friend. Because weren't you guys best friends there? I mean,
I don't know about best friends. He was mine.
yeah.
You know, he was called him daddy for the longest time before we got even closer, and it was just we called him by his name. Yeah, he was a really big influence. What was the question?
Well, you basically answered it. I knew you and Basher was tight, especially there near the end.
Yeah.
And I remember. Well, we'll bring that up in a minute. That's a question I want to throw out there. I ain't gonna give it to you yet. So,
Warren?
Which do you prefer more, singles or tag?
It just depends, I guess, whatever mood I'm in. Singles is my favorite, I guess I would say.
Okay, I'm going to give you a few names, and I'll see what comes to your thought, and tell us what you think of here. What do you think of when I say these names? First one is Don Basher.
A second ride.
Okay. Next one is Joey Owens.
Kid.
Next one is TJ Powers.
Knee drop.
And my last one is IK3.
Awesome talent.
Okay, Chris.
you're muted.
Chris.
I forget I muted myself. But anyway, Nick, can you give us some of your favorite matches that you've had?
I've had so many favorite ones.
I know you've had a lot. 23 years.
I've had some fun doing steel chain matches with Basher. Any match I had with Apocalypse was really a good time. We beat each other up so bad it was hilarious. We like to see who could hit each other the hardest. I like some newer matches. I like wrestling with Dex Royal. I like wrestling with Rachel Armstrong. The highlight reel. Malenko is a lot of fun. He's ridiculously strong. He scares me. He really does. Anytime I'm wrestling him, I'm fighting for my life.
Marcus?
I've seen you in some crazy shit. What is the craziest match stipulation that you've ever had? I mean, you wrestled barefoot that one time in glass. So what else have you done?
I did that death match with the glass and the light tubes and the cheese grater. That barefoot thumbtack match I did in the cage that hurt a lot. But they were fun though, so I guess those were really a good time. I didn't have to worry about following rules.
Warren?
How much, like I said, so you 23 years, tons of matches. How important do you feel it is to make sure the story gets told in a match?
It's the most important thing.
If you could be with any pro wrestler for a month to train and get advice, who would it be?
Oh my goodness. Greg the Hammer Valentine would be really cool to learn from him. I really look up to him.
All right. Chris?
What's the best piece of advice that you've been given in the wrestling business, and who gave it to you?
Can I cuss? Don't believe your own bullshit.
Yeah, you can
Don't believe your own bullshit.
who gave that to you?
Something I just learned watching people, studying. I've seen some big heads over the years and seen the decisions that they would make. So I just learned that not to believe my own bullshit at all.
Marcus?
Kelly had one.
Oh, okay.
Can you see that, or you need me to read it?
Oh, I could read it. I'm glad you said it.
I didn't know if you could see it or not. It's kind of a little weird.
I don't know. I was doing the bite thing, and then I think it just needed a little salt and a little pepper. Anybody could bite, but it's gotta be a thing. So I got a little bit of the salt, a little bit of the pepper, then seasoning is great.
Okay. Marcus?
Okay, tell her what it was like to work with Jimmy Hart.
That was a lot of fun. That was really cool. Watching him as a kid and everything, he was bigger than life. And then him being my manager was so cool. And he was super, super nice. Super nice.
Warren?
One of actually the first time I ever met you was at PopCon. What kind of experience was that compared to like being at the Dub or just being elsewhere?
I have to watch my P's and Q's a lot more at PopCon, but I'm a nerd and I love all the cosplay and the comic books and the toys, especially the toys. I'm into that. And I know I just want to have a good time, and they seem like to want to have a good time too. And the PopCon is just, I don't know, it's like a super, super good time.
You're definitely a favorite there, man.
Yeah.
People love you there.
At Comic Con as well.
Yes.
Oh, thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. I try.
If you started your own wrestling company tomorrow, who would be the first 3 people you would hire?
Uh, Apocalypse, JKO. My goodness. You know what? TJ Powers. He taught me a lot too.
Chris?
You just said that Marcus mentioned you got to work with Jimmy Hart. Have you got a chance to work with any other names?
I tag teamed with the Honky Tonk Man a year or two ago. I was told it was his last match ever because he got COVID shortly after. But I never fact check, so I'm not really. I don't say it until I know it. I got to work with the Boogie Woogie Man, Jimmy Valiant. He was awesome. He might have been one of my favorite people.
Marcus?
Yeah, I've met both the Jimmys. Both the Jimmys are fantastic people.
Yes.
What is the worst injury that you have ever had, ring wise?
Something that happened immediately was probably when I tore my right calf muscle during the match, and I was able to finish and everything, and I walk on it to this day. It just ain't doing the greatest. It could tear again, but that's probably the worst actual injury.
Warren?
Just let's say just growing up and watching wrestling and all that. What was one of the favorite finishing moves of the superstars that you've always liked?
I like Greg Valentine when he was doing the figure 4. The Great Muda, he would do his moonsault. I love the Alabama Jam. That was super cool. And the Iron Claw. The Iron Claw was like amazing to me as a kid.
If you could be any pro wrestler for a day, who would it be?
Oh, me. I put so many years into being able to live with myself and have my mental health at where it's at. I don't want to gamble with somebody who maybe don't have it all there.
All right. Okay, Chris?
If a young wrestler getting into the business asks you for advice, what would be your best piece of advice that you would give a young wrestler?
Be quiet and listen. Your opinion don't always need to be said while you're getting, while someone's talking to you. Just listen.
Marcus, final 3 questions.
All right, Cooter, thank you. I forgot. Tell us about your eye popping out of its socket. That's happened more than once, right?
Yeah, it's happened a couple times.
Tell us about that.
The first time I was wrestling, who was it? Baron Von Kane and Sinister Minister. Sinister put his hand to reach for my face, and when he did, evidently his finger got behind my eye socket and it had popped it all the way out. Like whatever Friday the 13th movie that was, when the eyeballs just pop out. And it looks just like it does in the movie. That's crazy. He freaked out. As soon as he saw it, he turned white as a ghost. It was hilarious. But I had never seen anybody freak out that bad. And I tried to point to the camera, because it's already out. You might as well get a picture of it. And I kind of freaked out a little bit too and popped it in before anybody got any good pictures. So I was pretty upset with myself over that. But I did have one picture when I came out a second time when I wrestled TJ Powers. And he was falling my face on the ropes. And the picture, it's grainy. The picture is really grainy, but you can see the eyeball completely out of the socket on the picture. It's pretty funny to me.
You were so laid back.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You're saying that was pretty funny. It's like, okay, my eyeball's hanging out on the floor. But
Was it the same? Was it the
that.
same eye? Was it
Well-
the same eye both times, or was it?
Well, the thing, same eye both times. Thing is, I have popped it out twice in my sleep prior. It didn't come all the way out, but it was. If I would have opened my eyeball, it would have. So when it came all the way out with Minister, that was the first time it actually came all the way out. So there was a little bit of panic, just a short little bit. That I was really trying to get a picture, but nobody got it, so I was just bummed.
Okay, Warren.
All right. This is something I've always been interested in, especially with a lot of the veterans that have been around for a while and sort of their take on it. When it's your final match, which way would you prefer to go out? With the win or on your back?
As long as you let me wrestle, I'm happy doing whatever. Just let me wrestle. I want to hit somebody.
Yep. Okay, Pogo, your favorite meal to eat?
Shrimp lo mein is fire. So is meatloaf. What do shrimp lo mein? I probably like that a little bit more.
All right. Chris?
What's been the biggest crowd that you got a chance to work in front of?
I got to wrestle at the Gathering one year. That was a lot of people.
Nice.
There was a lot of people at the show we did at the school.
Yeah.
With the Chavo and Ken Kennedy. There was a lot of people there. So between probably those two.
Marcus?
Two more.
Yep.
What is your craziest fan interaction that you've had?
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Well, I got confused for Eugene, the wrestler, at the Chavo show. He told me the whole story the last time we met and everything, and I just didn't have the heart to tell him that wasn't me. So he told the whole story. It was a good story. I felt so excited that I was part of his history.
That's awesome.
Oh, it was so fun. Tell me the profound influence I had, and I can't remember what was the last show he seen Eugene at. So I was just thankful that Eugene was such an influence on him that maybe he thinks that it could have been me. So I'm thankful for that.
So where are we at? Back to Warren?
Yeah.
Lord.
All right. You may have seen this one if you're watching the previous set. So WrestleMania, known for awesome entrances. What band's playing you out live as you walk to the ring for WrestleMania?
Parliament Funkadelic with George Clinton.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tear the roof off? Or Flashlight? Which one are we gonna do?
I want to do Mothership Connection.
Right.
Long and slow. Take me forever to get there.
Okay. That's awesome. Funniest person you've been around in a pro wrestling locker room?
Funniest person. Congo Kong is pretty hilarious.
Yeah, I've heard that.
He makes me laugh. Shoot, Whitney Spears was funny. It was a long time ago, though. And Andre Stray, he's hilarious.
I've heard that too, and I believe that. Okay, Chris.
What's the thing you love the most about the wrestling business, and what do you hate the most about the wrestling business?
uh, I love it so much that anything bad, I stay away from. That way, uh, my thing of wrestling is pretty much positive. But then again, it'd probably be the egos is what I don't like. But it's going to happen, and I can't really fault people for that, considering how wrestling is, you know. But I'm just not big on the whole ego thing.
Hey, Marcus.
Okay, funny story time.
Oh, all right, road story. Me and Don Basher, we went on the road all the time. We was always going somewhere out of state. We would share a room, you know, and I snored a lot. I was a really heavy snorer, and he had threatened to suffocate me in my sleep several times. I just laughed it off, you know, ha ha ha. I I think we went to Harvard, Illinois, for a show, and I had to get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning. That way, I could get ready and then drive to where Basher's at, and that way we could leave and head out. So I got my alarm set for 5 o'clock. But I sleep so sound. It was every 5 minutes for an hour. 5:05, 5:10, 5:15. I forgot about that. Well, we're sleeping after a long day at doing the show and loading the ring and everything. Uh, I'm sound asleep, but something makes my eyes open up, and I see Basher creeping over towards me with a pillow in his hand. And I'm like, I'm still partially asleep, so I'm paralyzed. I'm like, this is it. I'm this is the day I'm done. Uh, I'm finally able to wake all the way up, and he turns to be walking towards my phone. He's getting ready to suffocate and destroy my phone. I'm such a sound sleeper. The tone I used was a rooster crowing. It was the most annoying sound I could think of that would wake me up so I could turn it off, you know? I didn't wake up. And I don't know how long it had been going off before he decided that was the route he was going to take.
Well, luckily, I guess you woke up.
Oh yeah. I didn't sleep the rest of the day. He then ruined that opportunity. I was kind of worried.
Oh, okay, Warren.
All right, my last one. I always end up with: would you consider yourself a degenerate, or are you an NWO guy?
I like the NWO. I thought that whole thing was so cool. I remember being able to buy their clothing, the NWO clothing, in Walmart or Target or Kmart. So I was always getting the NWO stuff.
Young wrestlers that you think maybe people need to keep an eye on?
Oh. Dex Royal, the Highlight Reel, Malenko, Rachel Armstrong, Andre Stray, Zach Nova's coming up. He's brand new. He's still a baby, but he's learning a lot. That Mike Noble is getting all right. He's just hanging with the wrong people. Say Andre Stray. Brody Bodkins is learning a lot. That's all I could think of right now, but they're really good up and coming kids.
Okay, Chris, final question.
All right. What I'll do at the end is give you a chance to basically just promote yourself, tell people where they can find you at shows on social media, if you have merch, any of that good stuff.
Oh, yeah. My Facebook is Daniel Carpenter or Pogo. I think my Instagram is Warrior Pogo. Got a TikTok, Warrior Pogo, I believe. You can find me at the WCWO Wild Championship Wrestling Outlaw Arena, 1151 South Kentucky Avenue, Indianapolis, Indiana, every Friday night. Doors open at 6:30. Bell time 7:30. $12 general admission, $15 front row. Come and watch us. We have a really good group of kids. We're also a training school. We've been in training school for over 20 some odd years, close to 40, maybe 30. One of those numbers. I'm not good with those. And I'm there every Friday. Come and see me.
Hey, thanks a lot, Pogo, for coming on. We really appreciate it. I'll tell you what, it was a really good interview. Really enjoyed it.
Oh, thank you for having me. I had a good time.
You're always entertaining every time I've seen you, man. So you're doing a great job. Keep it up, man.
I appreciate it. I'm doing my best.
Yeah, and again, guys, just like Pogo said, go check him out and all the people at WCWO every Friday night there. I mean, they put on great shows. Thanks a lot, Pogo. We'll see you soon.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, guys. We had a stacked show tonight.
We did. I had two very good interviews. Two very different interviews, but pretty good.
Yeah.
We had a guy look like a stick and another dude.
He just talked about it so casual, like, oh yeah, my eye just popped out of the socket.
Yeah, it was really funny. It's like, that sounds like that was funny. My eyeball laying on the floor, people.
What would you do? What would you do?
It happened again.
It popped out occasionally when I sleep.
I probably
wouldn't be laughing about
no,
it.
I don't know what I would do, but I wouldn't be calm.
I wouldn't put it back in myself. I'd be going to the damn hospital. But I know my luck.
I know it probably hurt so bad. You probably would put it back in. He said it didn't really hurt, so I don't know.
Well, let's try it, Chris.
I bet we can arrange that. I bet we can arrange Pogo to pop your eye out of socket.
No,
you.
Pop your eye. It's not me. I'm not the guinea pig.
So I have to thank Cousin Cooter because I forgot about the eye thing and he put it in the comments like, oh shit, yeah, let's ask him about the eye. It's like,
no, it was. Yeah, I thought both the rapid fires tonight was real good.
Real good. And the reason we did that, guys, is we're not going to have a show next Monday. We'll be taking the week off. Chris can't be on next week, and he's the producer, and I can't work shit. So we're going to take next week off, and so we'll be back the following week, which will be what, the 18th?
Yes.
Yes. That's why we already had Tanner booked for next week, the 11th. We didn't want to push him back because Marcus has got us booked out till I think 2029 or something.
Ain't that far, but we're booked until the middle of October, so
yeah,
we are out
close.
Yeah, to October. So we wanted to get Tanner on, and
he said Tanner because I changed that 3 times Saturday because I had the wrong week. Tony said nope, I had the wrong week. And I said no, you're good to go.
Well, I'm glad Dad mentioned it to me Saturday because I hadn't even thought about it. Because he goes, "Hey, what day is that? You going to Cincinnati?" I was next Monday, and he said, "We ain't gonna be able to do a show." I was like, "Yeah, that's true." So I didn't thought about it on Monday.
I was thinking it was Tuesday. I said, "I better ask, make sure." And then you said Monday. I said, "Well, we can't do a show." Yeah, if you're in Cincinnati,
Monday the 11th.
Yes, JICW is at Gosport this Saturday at the festival. I think they're setting the ring up downtown. It's free. Kelly and I worked the one 2 or 3 years ago. It's a good time.
Okay.
Good little festival there in Gosport. So,
and I will have a fun one for our next show because not this weekend, but next weekend, we're going to Fan Expo in Chicago.
Okay.
And
Oh yeah.
behold, they're going to have Bizarro Wrestling at the con. It's like they go to a lot of places. They think they were down in Florida. They go to a lot of places.
I've heard of them before.
Yeah, Bizarro Wrestling's going to be there. From what I picked up with the schedule, they don't do as many shows as like Joey does at the cons, but they do a couple and they have the meet and greet things like that. So I'm gonna try to catch a show and come back with a little wrestling recap of my own, like Marcus does. So so that could be an interesting one. So
Marcus, real quick, I want to ask you a question. Pogo mentioned a name, a wrestler that he tagged with, Apocalypse. Did you see him before?
Oh yeah. Him and Pogo were the tag team champions. Oh, we're talking mid-2000s probably.
Did you know if he wrestled at
I was thinking maybe we saw him at Insanity.
Insanity Pro? That's what I'm
You
thinking.
very well could have.
Because that name sounded really
Big,
familiar.
tall fella,
Yeah, we may have seen Pogo. in
full
Insanity
face
Pro.
paint.
When he said that name, I was thinking that we had saw him at Insanity Pro in Indianapolis one of the times that me, you, and Austin went.
Well, you very well could have.
Well, guys, I thought it was a pretty good show tonight.
yeah,
Get off here. Check out Monday Night Raw. See
right,
what they're going to do.
gonna be a big one. Yeah, what's gonna happen?
It's going to be a crazy one. People on the internet's lost their mind about Brock Lesnar. It's touchy, isn't it?
It's very opinionated. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, they I was watching some of the podcasts last night after the show, man, and there were some people losing their shit now.
There, and her attorneys came out really quick with a statement. So
They did. I seen the statement.
no.
All right. Well, we appreciate everybody watching. Please hit that subscribe button on YouTube at Gonzo Sports Room. Like and follow Facebook, Twitch, X, Instagram, all at Gonzo Sports Room as well. Also, check out our pro wrestling show on Thursday. Face or Hill. We'll be talking a lot of SummerSlam on for sure after everything that happened over the weekend. So join us.
You might have me.
I'll say you might be on. There you go.
I might be available.
Hey, yeah, sure. Most definitely.
So that's Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. So join us for that. Hope everybody has a good Monday. See you next week.
That'd be absolutely devastating.
Here, this is Joey Owens' show. They've been trying to get me on this broadcast forever, and this is the worst damn podcast I've ever been on. So you all can kiss my ass while I win this match.